What's up guys, Calisthenics back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about how long you should rest between sets. Now because we're talking about calisthenics, often people make the mistake of thinking that it's different from weight training, but the truth is it's the exact same. From the moment we're doing reps and sets and we have a rep ranges, so our strength, endurance, and hypertrophy, as long as we're working in those rep ranges, whether it be weight training or calisthenics, it's the exact same, and the rest period is pretty much the exact same as well. So I'm going to break this video down into three categories. So the first one is going to be endurance training, second one is going to be hypertrophy and strength, and the third one is going to be pure strength training. So for the first category, we're talking about endurance training, and you could take a few examples of this, which is like jogging, for example, or swimming, or cycling, where you're basically going to go as far as you fucking can without resting and just seeing how far your endurance is going to take you. But in this case, we're talking about calisthenics, so we're talking about reps and sets. So for endurance and calisthenics, you could be doing dips, you could be doing squats, you could be doing push-ups. Most of them would just be with your body weight, so no added weight, nothing like that. And keeping the exercises very easy so that you can do a lot of reps. So let's take push-ups for example. Let's say you're trying to do 50 plus push-ups. Just an example, obviously this can vary depending on your level. There are people that can do over 100 push-ups quite easily. But when you're in the endurance training range, so that's, I'd say 15 reps and above is going into endurance training. When you're doing this, like I said, you're doing easier exercises, so your body, your muscles need less time to recover. Because you can do a lot of reps, but it's not really, really impacting and fatiguing your muscles to the point where you need to rest a long period of time. So your rest periods are going to be anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, and then you're going to go again and again and again, just to really burn the muscle and increase that endurance, your muscular endurance, sorry, and increase your reps over time. Now we're going to be talking about the second category, and that's going to be your hypertrophy and strength training, which really ranges anywhere from 6 to 12 reps, but I personally like to train within 8 to 12 for my hypertrophy. That's just a personal preference, so you guys do whatever you want to do, whatever feels right for you. And with hypertrophy training, your exercises are going to be a little bit harder than your endurance training, so hard enough that when you get to your 10th or 12th or 8th rep, whatever it may be, you're completely burnt out. You're like, shit, this is fucking tiring, I can't go anymore, and you're kind of done, so they're harder than your endurance exercises, but they're not as hard as your really pure strength exercises, which we're going to talk about in a second. So with your hypertrophy and strength training, you're going to be resting anywhere from a minute to 2 minutes. I personally like to rest a minute and a half to 2 minutes, because this allows me to really, get my shit together, take a good breath, let my muscles recover just enough so that I can go into the next set and do my reps with good form. I'm getting good muscle activation and nothing is sloppy, because I feel like if I rest just a minute, sometimes my reps will be a little bit off, and I'd rather just take that few extra seconds rest to make sure that every set, every rep is perfect. So once again, that's a personal preference. You guys do what you want to do. But yeah, rest period for hypertrophy and strength training, a minute to 2 minutes. Now we're going to be talking about the third category, which is pure strength training. So this is going to be anywhere from 1 to 5 reps. You'll rarely do just 1 rep in a set. That's usually testing your strength, testing your max, your 1 rep max. And you'll do that every now and then just to test and evaluate where you're at, just to make sure that you're on the right track and you're actually making progress. But other than that, you'll probably be training within 3 to 5 reps in your sets. And these exercises are going to be very demanding on your muscular and nervous system, so you're going to need a lot longer to rest. You're probably going to need anywhere from 3.5 to 5 minutes rest. I personally like to rest between 3.5 and 4 minutes. I don't really go above 4 minutes unless I really feel like I need to. But most of the time, when 4 minutes goes by on the stopwatch, I kind of feel like I'm just sitting there for no reason, and I don't feel too tired, so I get back into it. Once again, personal preference, you guys do what you want, but yeah, 3.5 minutes to 5 minutes. And just so you know, there are a few examples I can give you of strength training exercises with calisthenics, because most people think, oh, calisthenics, it's all high reps, it's all easy. That's not true. If you're doing muscle ups or weighted muscle ups, weighted pull ups, weighted dips, weighted push-ups, things like that, you can really be in that kind of lower rep range, training your strength. And yeah, so keep in mind guys, with calisthenics, weight training, your rest periods are pretty much the same, just depending on whether you're doing endurance, hypertrophy, or pure strength training. And you can definitely make exercises hard enough with calisthenics so that you can only do 5 reps. So guys, I hope this video helped. Hope you learned something from this. And if you did enjoy the video, please leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And you can also check out my Instagram and Facebook, so I'll leave the links in the description below. Till next time guys, stay strong. Peace out.